guess what time it is?
Giddy up.
It's time for another adventure with Bud and Angie. Yeah, that's kind of lame, but you know, it is. We are on our way to Gary's again. We are meeting Trackway and his wife Deb and Jen, and we are hoping to have a wonderful long Labor Day weekend with lots of fun and hopefully some experiences, and get out and explore all the different areas. And poor Bud's not had any time to rest. He just got back from Canada Monday night, and here I am dragging him out Friday for another long weekend in the woods, but he loves it. Don't let him tell you any different. Don't you, baby?
Yeah, just got back from Snellgrove Lake up in Canada with Chris Reinhardt, Doug Hycheck, and Adam Colt. And there's another guy named Joe.
Italian.
I can't pronounce his last name, so I just call him Joe Italian. But going out here to Gary's place probably for the last time. He has it up for sale, and so all you Bigfooters or paranormal people, this here's a like I said, we've got all kinds of stuff out here. We've got the paranormal side and Bigfoot evidence. So if anybody's interested in buying the place, it's 100 acres. He's asking $180,000 for it. It's up here in the mountains. It's a heck of a ride to get back there. There ain't gonna be nobody back there with you. It's an awesome place. If I wasn't retired, I'd probably buy it. So,
yeah, and it comes, everything you've seen on the films, it comes with, including the bulldozer.
Yeah, if you check out our previous episodes of Out Here at Gary's place, it's you know, pretty neat stuff. So, but we're gonna try to have some fun. She's killing me. I just, like I said, just got back from Snellgrove and right back at it again.
Oh, you love it.
But yeah, we're going to try to head down to Flat Rocks here at the end of this month, so hopefully soon.
All right, well, we are almost there, getting excited, so see you soon. Okay, so we are at the first night here at the land, Gary's place, and we are getting ready. Bud and Jen just went up on Perron's Peak to put the they are taking the camera up there, and they're taking up some tape recorders. So as you see, we are expanding. We got quite the setup going on. Of course, my portable bathroom, Bud always sets me up, even though he's usually the one that uses it. Don't let him lie to you. And then there's Bill and Deb's little area set up, and Jen's gonna be staying in that tent over there. So I'm excited. This is gonna be a good weekend. The weather's supposed to be a little hot, but no rain, so we'll see what kind of adventures we have. We're on our way up, and look at all the toilet, everything is filled in. The berries are all bright. A lot of them are gone.
Most of them gone now.
Most of them are gone. What is here are probably too ripe. But here's some. We're cruising on our four-wheeler. This is what I'm talking about. This is fun. Woohoo! All you city folks don't know what you're missing. Ain't that right, baby? You don't even know. You don't know what I said. That's a good man. Just agrees with you. See, got him trained good. That's what I'm talking about.
I won't call you boss for nothing.
That's right. Like I said, trained good. All right, there's Bill's four-wheeler, so they're up yonder somewhere. See another one of them country work yonder. Oh, looks like they're down, marking some possible footprints we got. So, alright, stay tuned. Okay, we're back up to where we left gifts last time. And we had left this gold egg. If anybody follows us, they'll remember. We left a marshmallow in it. Well, last night when Bud brought Jen up here, the egg was laying on the ground, perfectly open, each piece beside each other, which very well could have been how it fell. But of course the marshmallow was gone. So some critter enjoyed it. So we thought, well, heck, well, let's do it again. And we brought a bunch of junk food from camp area so we can bait.
Breakfast biscuits.
Blueberry. The preference of most. Well, me anyways. Oh man, there's a bunch of them.
Enough enormous.
Oh, he's making his little Picasso.
Was that honey?
You're making a little artwork Picasso.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to keep all the stuff we brought together.
Okay.
See if they prefer something else.
That's what I was just getting ready to ask you, if you wanted to put some of the stuff other places.
No, I meant keep everything right here, but I mean just
see if certain things is gone.
Yeah, see if something. Yeah. There's a. Hey Jen, what kind of cookies? A chocolate chip?
It's a Reese's.
Reese's peanut butter chocolate chip.
So if they have any kind of taste, that's what they're going for.
Put that separate from the biscuits.
Yeah. Bill's making me work out, but I got this. I had a 2-egg sandwich. I need to work out.
Now we got a marshmallow.
And there's one in the egg.
We got 4 grapes. How about right here? Try to put them where they won't roll.
Yeah.
And we got a chocolate chip chewy dip bar. Great with coffee, by the way.
Dip, baby, dip. Dip.
You getting jiggy with it back here?
Sorry. I'll try to control the jiggy.
Come on now.
You know I can't help it.
Man.
Sometimes the rhythm is going to get you. Gloria said, "Oh no."
There we go. Right. How about right yonder?
Right here.
There we go.
All right. And
oh, Pop-Tarts.
chocolate Pop-Tarts.
For dessert, chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts.
For dessert, that's all we left them.
What is it?
That's all we left was junk. So how's it dessert? That might be more of their main course. See, marshmallow. Well, maybe the breakfast biscuits. Then a cookie, a chocolate covered granola. We're trying to give them diabetes, people.
We'll just lay them right yonder here. There we go.
That's right. If we find a Bigfoot up here, it's the one that's diabetic.
You might go into sugar coma and we find him that way.
Hey, that is our new strategy. We got it. All right. Well, we'll go see what else we find and stay tuned, people. It's getting good. Okay, so we made it up behind the pond.
You can see how steep and...
I'm going to tell you, I ain't going to lie. Me and Bud, whew, it ain't pretty.
We're out of shape.
We're out of shape. We're getting a little older. Him older than me, of course. But, yeah, just to see, because apparently Gary had heard, him and a buddy of his were out fishing down there years ago, and they heard what he described to us as Chinese talking back this way from a distance. And we're like, Chinese in West Virginia in the hills? So then, yeah, Bud played the Sierra sound for him and said, Gary, did they sound anything like this? And Gary was like, you know, nonchalant, because he don't care. He's like, yeah, that's exactly what they sounded like. So we're like, oh, well, guess what? We need to make our butts get up that way just to check. Of course, this was years and years ago he heard it, but we thought we didn't come all this way out here not to get out and explore all the possibilities. So, oh, I see an X over there. Of course, can't see for sure if it's not just naturally made. There's an X over here, honey. And last time we seen an X, we climbed our butts up here, and it was just naturally made. It was 2 trees the way they had grown. They weren't touching or nothing. But from a distance, it looked like an X.
Yeah, you're going to see hundreds of X's in the woods.
Yeah, see that though? Straight through there.
That real light colored one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like deadfall by me.
Okay, well, it probably is. I just seen an X, so I thought, well, X marks the spot, right?
Good looking out.
Well, you know, I did what I can. Now that I can breathe again. So, all right.
Look how big these trees are.
They're huge. Hey, it's just, I'm excited. This is a new area we haven't explored before, so.
And this property is for sale for all you Bigfoot paranormal people.
Or just someone wanting some beautiful land.
Some getaway hunting land or something.
So, all right. Well, I think I hear a 4-wheeler. So Bill and Deb just got down there, and Jen's down there waiting on us. So we're going to see if we can attempt to go back down this without rolling all the way. But, you know, we'll get down there one way or another, I guess.
All right.
Later, peoples. Okay, I'm back at camp. Like I said, I'm by myself here. So I thought, you know what? This would be a good chance to actually tell my story of my experience. It's not a lot. I know a lot of people ain't going to be impressed with it, but it was enough to scare me to the point where I'm like, you know what? There's something out there. I'm not saying it was a Bigfoot, but there was something that made me go, wow, okay. This is legit. There's some stuff out there that we don't know, and I'm glad there's some people brave enough to try to find out. But our very first time here, a couple years ago, it's just me and Bud out here, and the whole weekend we had some other little experiences here and there, nothing major. We just kept getting this overwhelming feeling of dread. Like Bud was on edge. He just kept feeling like he was scared, so to speak. Just something wasn't right. Made him really nervous, which I'm not used to seeing him that way. But so we decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and pack up, head back one night early, get a good start on the road, and see if we can shake this feeling. So we packed the truck up. We actually had the truck pulled up right here, which the truck's there now, but it was facing this way. Sorry, this way. And he went to he had brought the AR-15 for some reason. Our first visit, he didn't know what we might encounter. You know, there's stories of stuff out here. But anyways, so he had one round in the chamber, and he figured, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot it. And then that way we can just put it in the back. We had everything already packed in the truck, ready to go. Had the truck pulled up, ready to take off out of here. So he points his gun, the AR, over this way, because we know this is a bank. Nobody around. We know it's safe. He can go ahead and just shoot it. We can climb in the truck and go. So I'm on the other side, the far side of the truck at the passenger door, waiting till he shoots it, then I'm going to climb in and we can go. Well, he shoots the gun, and right at that moment when he shoots the gun, something lets out this long, deep growl, and it came from right over in this area. Like I said, this is a ridge that goes straight up. Lots of coverage. This growl shook me from my soul, like from the inside. My whole chest rattled. All my hair stood up, and that overwhelming feeling of dread took over, and I was scared. I don't want to cuss, but I was scared bad. And I managed to squeak out, "What the was that?" And Bud said, "What?" Well, Bud, anybody knows my husband, he doesn't hear the greatest anyways. He's a little hard hearing. And he had just shot this gun. So he couldn't hear. His ears are ringing. And yes, I hear you, little bullfrog. He's like, "What?" He hears me saying something, but he has no idea what I'm saying. And I said, "What was that?" And I'm almost in tears. And he was like, so he comes running around the side of the truck at me, and he's like, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Something just growled at me from over here." I said, I'm scared. And he said, "Get in the truck." So I jumped in the truck. He come around the other side. He got in the truck, and we just went ahead and said, "Out." So we got out of here. So I was able to calm myself down enough to explain to him what happened. And I was like, okay, trying to make excuses. I'm like, it had to be a bear. It had to be a bobcat. It had to be, there's even been some reports of a mountain lion. Of course, that's pretty uncommon. But just trying to make sense of it. And Bud says, honey, most animals I know of, when you shoot a weapon, they're going to take off. They might growl, but it's going to be while they're on the run. They're not going to stand there and growl. And I was like, oh, crap, you're right. He said, well, you know what? We'll get home. I'll look up some of these animals that it could be. I want you to hear their growls, different vocals, to see if anything sounds like it. I was like, yes, please. I got to make some sense of this. So we get home and everything. The next day, he gets all the different... We look up every animal, possible animal it could be. I mean, and several different growls from them, not just one person's version. Nothing hits even close to this growl, and the way it shook the inside of me and scared me to my core. So I don't know, the closest I can find out, because we started listening to recordings of animals that there's no possible way it could be. The closest animal I could find that even came close to it was a tiger. And when they let that deep growl out, how it kind of vibrates the inside of your chest, that's what I experienced. But the tiger one I listened to, and I kind of felt that a little bit, times it by 10. And I'm like, there's no way a tiger was out here. And it wouldn't have just stood there and growled at me. It would have took off from the noise. Okay, that must be a tree frog making noises. What? You talking to me? Anyways, so whatever it was, did not like the fact that he fired a gun. It was very apparent by its growl. It was mad. Is that a car door? So, anyways, he, I don't know what to make of it. I can't say. Did I see it? No. Could I inclusively say, hey, it was a Bigfoot? No, I can't. Whatever it was made me start questioning everything I knew. Made me scared to the very core. I'm surprised a few years later I can stand here without anyone, but I don't know. I feel like at this point, as many times as we've been here, if it was something that wanted to harm us, it has had ample opportunity. It would have already took its chance. So, do I want to push my luck and go like charging up in there by myself? No. So, but that's my story, and that's my experience of what? I don't know. The unknown that was enough to scare me to the point where I'm like, okay, honey, you're not as nuts as I thought you was. Something's going on that we don't know about, and I'm interested, and I would like to be your exploring buddy and see what we can find. Of course, I've never had any kind of other experience like that, which I'm okay with. Part of me wants to, but then part of me is like, oh, I don't know if I could handle it. To actually see one, I don't know. Everyone says, well, what are you going to do if you see one? No clue. No idea. You won't know what you would do in any situation until it happens. You can say, well, I'd do this, I'd do that, but do you really know? No. So, anyways, I've rambled enough. I've killed some time. Hopefully my peeps be coming back soon. And of course, I never am left. I have a 4-way radio, so I can get a hold of them. I've got a piece on my side in case I do encounter a not very friendly animal, and I have bear spray. So, all right, people. Well, hopefully I didn't bore you too much with my story, and hope this ends up being a good experience, and we make it one for the books, being the last one. If not, regardless, we have had a wonderful time visiting with Jen and Bill and Deb. They're hoot. We have had a blast. We've named ourselves the Sasquatch Squatters, or the Fellowship of the Bigfoot. Either way, we're having fun. So that's what life's about. All right, people. See ya. Deuces. Oh, and by the way, I know which kind of freaked me out in my previous video was talking about my experience. I thought I heard a car door, and I was like, what the? Because the only cars over here is us, and they're up in the woods. So I'm like, well, I'll deal with that after I'm done talking. Can't go from one train of thought to the other. I get things all confused. Anyway, so I turned off the camera, and I was like, let me walk around here and make sure somebody isn't snuck in messing with our stuff. All it was Bud has redneck engineered a little fan for us, try to help keep us cool. It tipped over, so That was a noise I heard that I thought was a car door, which is good news for me because I was a little freaked out. So I don't have to shoot a trespasser. So that's, oh, sorry. So that's always a good day. So, all right, well, just in case anybody was going, there's a car door. Is there people around? No, there's not. Angie's just not real familiar with certain noises and what makes what. So, all right, well, see ya. Okay, so gotta record this just for, you know, poop and giggles. But we have a air mattress pump that we use to try to, once we first get back to camp, call it my cool down station. And we have it plugged into a Jackery, which is freaking awesome. If you don't have one, you should get one. Anyways, turn it on to help cool you down real quick. And oh no, Angie has to turn it on to cool down and get my hair stuck in it. So great. Oh well, hair is just hair. It will grow back. But I just thought, and yeah, that's typical. But oh well, thought Kathy would get a kick out of that. Your girl did it again. At least I'm not getting stuff stuck in the shredder like I do at work, like my book bag. So, all right, that's a different story. Deuces. Easy. All right, real quick, I'll record a little bit. We are heading back to try to get to the caves, which is not an easy task, but we're getting there, ain't we, Deb?
That's right.
Slowly but surely. All right. Oh, they're leaving us, so we better go. Well, bad news, people. We made it back about as far as we could go. Then our trusty Conrad Bill went the rest of the way just to see, and there are no caves back that way anyways. At least not that we can see. As you can see how overgrown everything is. So they might be hiding back there and we won't even know it. But we tried. So we get a gold star for effort. It's like I'm back in grade school.
No, it was half the battle.
That's right. That's true. Now we know.
Great American hero.
Yes.
Joe was there.
So, well, we're not done. Believe me, we got lots more we want to check out. We still got another full day and night, and we're talking about a night hike. Woo! Night. You almost watched me bust my butt. A night hike tonight, if we all grow a set. So we will see what happens. As always, stay tuned. Okay, this is day, let's see.
3.
Day 3.
Yeah.
It's Sunday, September 3rd.
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend, and it's like 10:30. We got a late start today. But we are up on top of Perrin's Peak. But we've decided, because I'm always messing up the name, so we have decided to rename it Bigfoot Mountain. So we're on top of Bigfoot Mountain. That's easy enough to remember. We are going down now to check the gifting site where we left all the goodies for our diabetic Bigfoot.
If not, they will be.
Yeah, no kidding. So let's see. Fingers crossed. Beautiful morning. It's already getting warm. Yesterday got pretty toasty. Last night we caught some well, hopefully we caught them on video or the recorders, but heard some howls anyways. Let's see. Should be getting close.
Right over yonder.
Right here. I haven't had any rain or nothing, so don't see us having any new prints because it's awfully dry through here.
Hey, the marshmallow's gone.
Oh, can you tell already?
Yeah, no, it's there, it's there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna...
Yeah, let's walk over and take a look.
Okay.
We'll put the camera up when we get back.
Because everybody got to see exactly where we left everything, so... Upsie daisy. Didn't wear my snake boots this morning, so no snakes. We did have one in camp the first night after they set up their tents. One went sliding out from underneath one of the tarps the tents was on. But so far, knock on wood, that's all we've seen. Okay, everything is exactly where we left it.
Yeah, you got the Pop-Tarts. The
Careful there.
Reese's cookie, the breakfast, what do they call them, breakfast biscuits.
Yeah.
We got our golden egg.
Nobody's messed with the golden egg.
Marshmallows, grapes.
So.
Okay.
No smorgasbord yet.
All right. Well, let's get that camera up then.
Okay, and then we'll see what we get into today.
I forget what the baseline readings for were.
Okay, we are on top of what we have now deemed Bigfoot Mountain. And it is just me and Deb, girl power. Woo! We just thought, well, what the heck? We're going to come up and do some investigating and see if we have better luck being just women. No men, no testosterone. Just,
all right, some base readings here.
We are trying.
Reading looks like 5.9. I can't remember what it was at base camp, truthfully.
Okay.
RF is pretty high because we are using a cordless microphone system. So I have one mic. We're going to leave one mic at our chair here right at the top.
Yes. They got all that high-tech stuff.
So that's creating enough of an RF field that our baselines are bouncing around between, well, as you can see, they got 2.99, almost moving up to 3. So that's not going to be super helpful. And electric, I don't know if 12, 13, I don't know if that might be useful or not. But I will carry this with me and we will see if anything.
Let's see. I think our strategy this time is going to be what? Just walking and maybe getting down here a little bit and talking a little bit to them and see if we get any responses.
Yep.
It is starting to cool down. It is now 5:15 p.m. on Sunday, September 3rd. So it has been a hot one. Whoo! If we had any nuts, they would be gone. They would be roasted. But for now, they're down at base camp. No, I'm not going. They kind of are our nuts. Nutties, not in a bad way.
God love it.
But Jen has to leave to head back to work tomorrow. So they are down there helping her get packed up. And they're going to run her out to her car. And I hope Bud remembers to check for
ATVs. Yeah, oh, the pin. Yeah.
Let me send him a mental image right now. Check for the pin. Check for the
I was
pin.
about to say, they should be packing up right now. So I would go ahead and zap them on the...
Yeah, you know what? I will just holler at
say,
them
hey,
because...
Don't forget to look for the cotter pin.
Look at us, we got our fancy radios and everything. Let's see if it works. Well, hello. No, just can you remind Bud to check for the pin when you guys take her out there for his trailer?
Gotcha.
Thank you, sir. I meant over and out. Yeah, I don't know that whole technology crap.
Yeah, we haven't developed proper radios.
Yeah, that's why they don't.
Yet, but
That's why they don't give them to us very often, but I guess they figured they don't want to just drop their women in the middle of the woods somewhere and leave us with no way to get a hold of them.
I know there's a temptation there, but you know.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Here is the tree they usually leave a mic at, or a video recorder. Jesus, tape recorder, hello.
Fact, audio recorder, got it.
Yeah.
We're kind of working with the theory, and there's a lot of sort of opinion kicking around that there tends to be more Bigfoot activity with women. We've sort of seen that, sort of a pattern of, especially when a woman is alone, but dropping somebody at the top of Bigfoot Mountain alone was considered a safety no-go. So we just paired up. And,
Buddy team.
And we're going to see if our chit-chat and laughter brings anything out.
Well,
and then we'll try and, tamp it down and see if we can get any responses.
Which I know there are some strictly women Bigfoot groups that go out, and they have a lot of activity, like Sisters of the Moon, the Sea Squatchers. I mean, watching their shows, I can't believe the kind of activity they have, and I think it's just because it's women, and I don't know if the Bigfoot are more curious, interested, they don't feel threatened, because they don't know how crazy, human women can be, but so I don't know. Well, I am low battery. Well, I'm at 36%, so I'm gonna cut it off for now and then cut it back on if we have anything happen. So wish us luck.
Are you still talking shit?
Okay, we are well, I'm not quite sure where we're at. We're up behind the pond and beside the barn.
Right, so there's a barn and a field.
Yes.
And another stand of trees. That's kind of where we are now. There's an upper field to our right that we're probably going to check out a bit while we're up here.
Let me turn on the flashlight for a minute, kind of show you the area.
And this trail, we just...
Yes, Gary just came out and did this trail today for us.
Apparently it's been around because they haven't mowed it or cleaned it. Or
yeah, but it's not a trail we've been on to explore. So the men decided, let's go dump the women there tonight.
Oh, well, I bring it.
Yes. So, but they are on their way over to Bigfoot Mountain to try their luck.
Pond, so they have to swap out and look at the pond.
Yeah, and then they're going to go try their luck over there. And we are sitting out here enjoying this beautiful night, and fingers crossed we get some activity, but not enough to scare the bejesus out of us. So yeah, that's the idea anyways. But, all right, well, hopefully you'll be hearing back from me soon, because we'll be having something to talk about besides what we've been talking about, which was mainly just to mess with Bill when he listens back to the recordings. We've been trying to come up with a name for us, and kind of between Uterus Unite and Menstruating Mamas. So, you know, stay tuned for that also.
Both of which he finds appalling.
Yes, both of which he just drops his head, shakes him, turns red, and looks like he's going to vomit. So...
Oh, can that be the team goal? Make Bill vomit.
Oh, I like it. Could be, yes. Everybody needs that, you
No,
know?
we're just being mean. Never mind. I'm sorry, I retract that.
She's just kidding, Bill. She still loves you. All right, well, stay tuned. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we are at the campfire, our last night, down off of the hill or mountain or wherever that place is up there. It's a little after 11. Enjoying our last campfire that Bud was nice enough to build for us. Thank you, baby.
Not free, honey.
Okay. We've had a great weekend and had a ton of fun with our buddies, Bill and Deb, Trackway, and Jen. There's that owl again. It's been a lot of fun, and I can't wait till everybody has time to go through all of our evidence and see if we find anything. And even if we don't, we've had a great time, lots of laughs.
We're gonna have a lot of stuff to go through.
Yes,
Oh, you kidding?
yes,
Wow.
for sure. But regardless, it's been one for the books. So
Good night and giddy up.
there you go. You had to have one more giddy up in there. Wouldn't be a show, Fun Adventures with Bud and Angie without another giddy up. So until our next adventure, we will see you then.